Hello. I want to do a review on my Lifesmart spa. Owned it for, actually it's been like 13, 14 months now. This is the, I think their 5-seat version. It is the plug and play that they call it. Just hooks up into a standard 120 volt outlet. That's the cord. It's basically got 2 seats there, 2 seats there, and then one chase lounge here. Use it all the time. Haven't vacuumed it in quite a while. Obviously you can see the little debris in there. So I have actually, like I said, I've owned this for about 14 months. I think I paid $3,000 for it, delivered to my house. I think that was with taxes and everything. Anyways, it's been a great spa so far. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles that some of the, super expensive brands have. To give you a little bit of background, I actually own my own pool and spa service business. So I am familiar with the nicer brands and the nicer tubs. For me, this is completely fine. I'll give you some pros and cons of this. Pros, the price, super cheap. I was browsing like Craigslist and OfferUp for, I don't know, probably 6 months before I bought this, trying to find something, a good deal. I don't own this house, so I didn't want to have anything permanently installed, like get a 220 or a 240 line installed over here. So the 110 was the way to go. 110 plug-in Pro, super cheap Pro. It gets hot and stays hot. The sweet spot for me is like 103. It gets up to 104, no problem. I keep the cover on it all the time. As far as electricity usage, to be completely honest with you, I don't really pay attention to the electricity bill because it just gets debited out of my account automatically. But I mean, I don't think I've noticed significant change in price. It does have jets. It's got 1 speed. You can turn these aerators on and they get a little stronger. I don't like that. I actually don't even like having the jets on at all when I'm in there. I just like being in a hot tub, basically relaxing. That's what it's good for me. When you have the jets on and the air on, it is a lot more powerful, but it is nowhere near as powerful as like a 240 volt model. Not even close. Like I said, for me though, that doesn't matter. Now, I didn't know this, but the way this actually heats up is through the pump. The pump has to run, and it's called a heat pump, and it pumps the water and it heats it as it's going. So for me, I'm in Southern California. I got it last November 2022. It took exactly 24 hours to get from like 60 something degrees to 100, and I think I set it to 104 the first day. And then I found the sweet spot where I like it. Like I said, it keeps the heat. Every time I pop it open, it's at the temp. This thing runs, I think, once or twice a day for like an hour or 30 minutes as just its normal filtering cycle. So whenever you plug that thing in, if you plug it in at 8 p.m., every day it's going to come on at 8 p.m. or every 12 hours. So it does have a small little light, which, yeah, and it changes colors and stuff like that. It's not really bright, but when it's dark outside, it lights everything up in here. And we have like lights in the backyard and stuff. I don't even plug them in. I just turn that on and it's enough light. And plus I kind of want privacy. See what else. The cover is just your standard. It did come with a cover, which is cool. it's still works great and looks great. I mean, I have like a gazebo over mine. Sorry about the finger there. So it doesn't get the UV rays as others do. I will say, like, in my experience servicing pools, usually covers last about 4 to 5 years before they start drying out, and you want to get a replacement for them. So it'll be interesting to see how long this one lasts underneath this cover. I don't think it was made with like in superior materials, because I've seen a lot of them and they all pretty much have that same vinyl. I'll go over a couple other features. So basically, it's super easy to operate. This turns your pumps on. This turns your light on. If you want to adjust the heat, either go up or down. Obviously, if you go down, it's gonna, you know, cool down with the temperature of the outside air, so it doesn't actually get colder until it just cools down with the air. If you turn this up, the pump will just run until this thing turns off. The flashing light basically is saying that it was running on a schedule, on its regular schedule, but I turned it off. There's another little thing, like if I turn the heat up, see that little temperature gauge? That means that it's gonna turn the pump on because it wants to heat it back up to the temperature that we set it to. Like I said, so these add air, and which makes the jets feel stronger. It has a little waterfall thing. You know, the kids enjoy playing with it. I just prefer silence and everything off. This right here basically is like a three-way valve, and it'll give you like no jets over here, none over there, or, you know, you can kind of determine or select how much pressure you want on this side or that side, or off or on. This is just a skimmer. The filter that it comes with, it's been fine so far. The thing I will say is, if you use this a lot, and this is just my experience, that the water is not crystal clear. And obviously, like, I know what I'm doing when it comes to balancing the chemicals. I'm not a, you know, just a regular homeowner. I'm a pool professional, so I keep everything balanced, but the water's not crystal clear in my opinion. And that could just be the color of like the tub that's playing with my eyes. But I kind of feel like it's the filter is not maybe as good as what you can get. Another thing too is that, like, when this thing's on, it blows like air out of that bottom jet, and so that might also be what I'm seeing, that I think is like the quality of the water or the clarity of the water, should I say. It has a little panel here that you pull off. The pump's behind there. I haven't any issues with it yet. The only thing I was kind of bummed with was, like, almost immediately this little thing here like started scratching off, almost like a sticker or something. I haven't even bothered trying to get it warranted or anything. The sides are kind of like bowed in, and like I've noticed, I mean, the walls kind of like do that, but these are just, you know, cheap plastic, and it's just got like spray foam in behind there. Yeah, so far it's been a pretty good unit. We use it fairly often. The kids like it. We just come out here and chill. I think it's a great buy for your money. I'm just rambling on at this point. If you guys have any questions, hit me up, leave me a comment, and I'll be happy to answer anything that I can. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.